during that tough 2020 and early 2021. So it's great to see from everybody. And the follow jam from Jaden Akins. That'll get the bench going.
Okay, so he does have hops. Remember, they threw that lob to him early on, Kevin. Young man's got some hops. I love it.
Hogard in trouble. Got some help. And Michigan State finds Bingham.
As soon as Brown got on and to attack.
Akins, the freshman, with the block. Here's Malik Hall. Beautiful dribble to the basket and one. Double team Hogard in the corner. Now they lay off.
Look out.
Cross court pass too high. Christie gets it. Akins drew the contact. No foul. What a play. Akins with the left. Brown not afraid to shoot. High archer. Oh, what a follow out of nowhere.
Watch Jaden Akins come flying in, number 3 right here. Bam, just go get it.
They're going to get a foul on Flo Thamba, and he and Marble continue to push each other. Cryer way downtown, no. And here's a run out. Anytime Brown is on a run out, good things generally happen. Thrown up and in by Akins, acrobatic shot.
Ravi, it's a paint touch, board, transition game. The dirty parts of the game, the hard parts of the game, that's where this thing's going to be decided. And Michigan State's going to have to get some more of this in the second half. The gray jerseys have answered the bell in that toughness. Ooh, the board department.
Akins, pretty play. Little hesitation.
He's got to get minutes going forward.
There's a steal.
Bad pass, slow pass, like you say, and a pretty move by Akins. And Akins has been the star for Michigan State today.
He knows we love him.
5:30, Hauser. Akins, the left-hander, drains a 3. He's been so good. He's got 13.
People will tell you, experts will tell you, the car's going to go where your eyes are looking. And you have to look at the rim to the completion of the play.
Hogard, the kick to the corner, and the 3 for Michigan State, and Akins
gets a piece of the paint, knocks this ball away, pass ahead from Hall, and he doesn't just settle, gets a piece of the paint. Everybody collapses and he kicks it.
Feeling into the locker room, but it's been all Spartans down the stretch. Willis on the drive inside, blocked inside by Akins. On the push up the floor comes Walker. Walker, end to end.
Penn State back out in front by 2. Inside look, Bingham throws it down. Great vision from Jaden Akins. Personal and back to the transition and how they want to dictate the tempo, Brian.
Well, and it's very simple. You've got to take care of
defense for Hogard. And another steal, Akins. On the breakaway. Getting to the rim. Akins can get to the rim anytime he wants with finishes like that. Pickett got a block. Akins with another rejection. Open look, top of the key.
The talented freshman. Nearly a takeaway, and now it is. Layup, up the floor. Gabe Brown climbs the ladder. Big finish. Really coming alive in this second half. Taking advantage of the Michigan turnovers and turning it.
62-53. Hogard giving it up to Akins.
He just found a little spot over past Galloway. And of course, he's got to be careful with foul trouble.
Wisely is the key word in that phrase, Tim, because he's more important to Indiana on the floor.
Now he sees a steal. Akins end to end. Count it, and the foul.
Go ahead, young fella. I see you. Getting major time down the stretch. Been playing great defense and then rewarded.
Bingham brings down the rebound, so an empty trip for Michigan at long last. Akins to Brown. He's hot. He's feeling it. He rattles it home. He could be their salvation, just as you mentioned. Akins from downtown. Big. Here's Malik Hall, giving it up to Christie. 5 to shoot. It's going up. And in! Rattling it home again, Jaden Akins. Downtown in this half versus 1 out of 6 in the first half.
That's a 35% three-point shooter. stepping back.
Looked like the lane was open for a moment. Walker swings it. Akins off the double team. Hauser, ready position. Got a three.
It's a tough contested shot right there. Those are the shots he's going to take. And for Maryland to hang in here, it's going to have to make.
Boy, Malik Hall got great position and nice assist from Jaden Akins.
Malik Hall running the floor. He's got Dante Scott. Scott getting caught in the high side, trying to get around.
Shot clock at 5. Walker spinning. Russell knocked it free, but it goes out to Akins, and he hits Michigan State's 7th triple of the half.
John sent me a text message about an hour before game time, and the text message says he will play, and he will determine how much he plays.
Akins soaring to the rim for a remarkable reverse. But the talent and the athleticism are obvious.
Yeah, right there. Strong drive. Good athletic ability. When he hung in the air. Look at that reverse layup.
Wow.
That was super scintillating, sensational.
Getting the ball up soft and high on the glass.
And I know one thing, Thomas, when he looks at film, he's going to be very upset with the fact that the way Hauser didn't rotate over defensively.
He'll be happy with that. Three-point opportunity, though, for Malik Hall.
7 to shoot now. Brooks, 4 to shoot. They swing it around. Akins lets it fly.
Well, he was working hard on that jump shot by Brooks. How about this? The ball movement. All of a sudden. I'm not the czar of the telestrator, as you can see by that one.
It's early. You're still working on your stroke.
Beautiful delivery.
Brizzy falls down. Akins with a head of steam. Akins take it off!
Take advantage, but hold on, folks. Leave the chandeliers. Goodness. That's a guard, folks. Bring it all. Goodness. Pretty good effort by Slater.
Seven to shoot now for Akins. Hauser left open for 3.
Wow. Well, you got to just get up. Another nice drag over help. Paid mightily. March sniffing to help.
4 to shoot. Extra pass to Akins. Knocks in his first shot after missing the last 4 games with an injury. Jaden Akins.
Well, this is good offensive execution against a staunch defensive possession. But Northwestern is doing their part so far.
Great no-look pass. Akins finds Cooper, and the freshman has a chance at the 3-piece.
Well, Cooper, they thought was going to be redshirted this season, but Akins getting down.
Good job by Lundy of pushing Hauser out.
You talked about Lundy, such a good defender. But they leave Akins, and he knocks down another triple.
Throws it out the double team, defending well, 15 boards last time out. He does everything for the Spartans.
Here's another turnover, 3-on-1 break. Walker holds onto it with a nifty spin. He almost lost it on the way up.
Well, that was the first time in this game where I've seen the pin down, and he is brilliant coming off of that pin down.
Akins with the steal, Hogard with the finish.
One of the all-time great programs, and it doesn't stop. 24 straight NCAA tournaments.
Sissoko with a swat as the Spartans trying to build on a 9-0 run. And a beautiful feed from Akins inside to Hauser with the finish.
Was that, when you don't play for 11 games, there's games and practice, but then there's that game conditioning. And they got to get a little bit of that.
Tough finish.
It's tough to describe, but it's very hard to guard if you're a defender that's paying any attention.
Durham Hall High School in Minneapolis. St. High School's Trey Holloman.
Extra pass to Hauser. Oh, Walker again. Loading up from 3.
By Michigan State, and then Kevin, when they got the hot hand, they know where they need to go. They found Walker on the backside. Nice execution by the Spartans.
You could see both Malik Hall and Trey Holloman having a conversation down the floor.
Akins off the glass.
Right now, they got guys who average a total of 20 points a game.
They're going to need other guys to step up. Here's that Jaden Akins drive. Gets it with the crossover. Hodney's coming over.
11 minutes left in the game.
Akins driving with the left hand and lays it in.
There's no question about Jaden Akins' ability, and as he gets more and more healthy, that might become a turn it over and throw it down type play. He is more than capable.
Akins right down Broadway. That stops the run.
Skip to Meyer for three. Back and forth we go.
Now Hawkins on the other end. He almost traveled. He did throw it away. But a little out of control. What a finish that was for Akins. He has 4. Did you just call Tom Izzo an old man, by the way?
Yeah, I don't think he would be offended by that.
No, he's 67.
Been around for a bit of time now.
Sissoko at the rim. Walker pushes. Hogard can't finish. Is it goaltending? They say no.
That is under control, and this is a goaltend, most likely.
Something early.
Morton denied it. Now a cut by Walker from behind.
Great patience by Akins.
Walker stalking Edey. Walker step back, gave it up.
Opens up the middle though.
Walker found the spot and knocked it down. How beautiful is that?
Didn't have a great first half, but how about this? Disperse. Edey. Have him spinning around. Big.
He does have that Cassius moves in the field to a beautiful play by Akins.
Akins chased by Bukaki. Throws it down. Timeout Rutgers. Akins with 5 to shoot. Kicks to Hauser for 3.
This is the difference in the game. The dribble penetration, because you know that the rotating defense of Rutgers is going to suck in.
I have to expect that they throw some more wrinkles at Jackson Davis and just manhandle them in that first half.
Yeah, they were what's called digging a little bit. That was like a fake double team.
Akins on a three-point jack.
And here's that patience. Just get it around the horn. He takes that little...
Exactly 4 minutes gone by, second half.
You'd think Hood Schifino would try to get involved as the steal goes the other way.
Akins taking flight. Jaden Akins with some heat.
Akins, and he's stripped by Bowman. Nice hands. Bowman bounce backs. Murray gets to the cup. From behind by Akins. Picked up by Bowman.
You don't give up on the play. Jaden Akins kind of got that.
McCaffrey, lead pass, Murray, and Walker plucks it out of the air. Akins in the corner. Now Sissoko, extra dribble, and he'll bang it in.
The Spartans. Tyson Walker took a chance right here, because if he misses that tip, it's an easy layup for Iowa. But watch the ball circulate around the perimeter, finally inside to Sissoko, who's able to finish on the...
Akins crosses over, hard drive, in the corner, Hauser,
and then the baseline drift, pass on time, on target, 3, but...
Walker finds Akins, and
34% in this first half was under a minute. Akins slithers inside, puts it down, and he's fouled.
Jenkins, I think, a little ticky-tack on the dribble drive.
Akins is finally healthy, right, Raph?
Yeah, foot.
He's been hurt, and Tom feels like he's...
Three to shoot. Spencer has his pocket picked by Walker. Lob ahead to Akins. Akins to the rim. Count the bucket. 25-19. Michigan State by half a dozen at the break.
Yeah, Kev, that was an exquisite pass just then, because it got it ahead of the floor.
Young.
What a crossover.
Good crossover.
What a move. Oh, everything but the finish.
$10 move, $5 finish. Walker. Yes, sir. Trapped again. Throws it up the hall.
What a pass. What a play.
Akins rocks it home. Straight 2-game losing streak.
Well, the presence of mind here by A.J. Hogard. He's trapped. His 10-second count is winding down. I have no idea idea if he knew that Malik Hall was all by himself, but it totally worked out. And Jaden Akins with the exclamation point. That's a risky play, but it certainly paid off. And what a play to finish it off. Hogard throwing it down.
Akins again, reverse lay-in for two. Low.
Carson Cooper also in there with it now, and Cooper with the layup and foul.
Beautiful play by Jaden Akins. He attracts the double team. The extra dribble now allows Cooper to get free. See right here, that dribble right.
Bucket, pick and roll with Reed. Turns a corner. Diagonal pass stolen away. Here come the Spartans in transition. Akins stepping in the passing lane. Hauser rising fire. And hits. They give it to him. 7 to shoot. Akins kicks it out. Rising fire. Malik Hall. And buries it.
But watch this play. That Malik Hall is going to end up coming out here and circling around right into the vision of Akins. And that's just excellent ball.
Spartans up by 2. That one deflected. Loose ball. Picked up. Akins with the hard push. Howard in the corner. Akins! Holy mackerel! Akins! Pounding it down!
Well, when we were growing up, we would always say you better get out the way before you get on somebody's poster. But in today's world, Gus, you're going to be on somebody's NFTs. After this one right here with Akins at the bench. Can't believe it.
Ouch. Akins, who just came off the great slam dunk, finds Sissoko. Big fella. Hurting him down low.
Went to a pick and roll, and that time I think it was Cheddar. No, that's Baker.
Bates missed the floater. Akins, the Hogard lays it in. Spartans are running.
Right back at you. Hogard trying to cheat that handoff, but I get back. Michigan State so aggressive in transition.
Another bucket for Akins, this one in the paint.
I just think the sky is the limit for Jaden Akins. He is.
Ohio State ratcheting up the defense with this line.
They really have, and they're getting after it. Making it very difficult for Michigan State to get downhill until that.
Really nice take by Jaden Akins.
10 to shoot, baseline drive, and the drop off to Hall for 2.
That was nice. I like Akins being aggressive going baseline. It's all set up because Jaden Akins was aggressive. He had Edwards off balance. He draws 2 defenders. Nice pocket pass down there to Malik Hall. And Hall knows what to do with the ball.
Oh, and Friedel going for the steal on the... As Michigan State's gone cold on this end of the floor, but quickly heating up with Jaden Akins.
A tough one on Monday against James Madison, just 2 of 10. This is a good way to get out of that slump. He's going up and he's throwing it down.
Somebody's trying to be a hero late in the shot clock. It's not working.
They're so stagnant. They don't have screening action. The pick and roll hasn't really given them much.
Akins dumped down to Sissoko for the 2-hand flush. Used already.
These Michigan State guards, we're going to see a lot of pin downs this year. You help up your line, all of a sudden, Monty Sissoko.
Back-to-back good defensive plays in the post.
Massive lineup for Michigan State with Booker and Cooper.
Oh, Akins breaking ankles. Gets the 2.
I just feel like he has so much more to give. Physical drive and a great take, and then here's Jaden Akins. A little between the legs, step back. He leaves Javius Moore in the dust.
Extra pass to Hall. Rebound tipped by Coswell, but to Sissoko. Here's Akins on the run. Oh, nice little step through. Gets the bucket and the foul.
But it all starts with Malik Hall, who had a great block out on Nolan Coswell.
Back out to Hernandez. Coswell taken away. Here comes Hogard ahead to Akins, able to secure the finish.
Talking about on this dribble drive, it's textbook help defense. Cooper's coming over, but you've got to have a guy cracking down. And that man's Jaden Akins. If that pass is handled, it's a dunk.
Gavitt tip-off games, but they have yet to make a shot tonight until now. +1 for Jaden Akins.
Akins has really struggled from three, as we've talked. You know, I really think that it's just, as Coach Izzo said, they got to work their way out of it, you know, and it comes over the course of time. Great job on the press breaker.
Way upstairs for Cohen Carr.
Throw down by the young guy, but it came from Hogard, was strong with the ball against the press, got it ahead, and made the nice.
Ballo against Cooper. Loose ball and good hustle play by Akins to take it all the way.
Back to the play by Jaden Akins here. Caleb Love is coming to the ball. Ballo throws it as if he's staying stationary. It falls right into the hands of Akins. And how about this? Hogard.
He's trying to stick with Hogard. Lob up top. What an athletic play by Akins and a nice feed by Walker.
Well, watch the alley-oop play because Tyson Walker has gotten to a spot and hit that shot that brought Ballo up a little bit more on the baseline, which opened.
3 on the clock. Jaden Akins to the spot. Banks it home.
Right here, the snake dribble with the screen. Akins able to get to his left, and this is good defense by Ballo by staying with it, forcing the shot over the top, and like I said,
and knock him down.
How much do you think Tyson Walker is feeling as this block goes down the baseline to Jaden Akins for another flush?
Having Zach Edey, their chances are significantly enhanced.
Here's Akins inside, using all the rim to spin it home. He's got 12.
And a steal. What a great defensive effort. Poked away by Walker. Picked up Hogard. He's got Hall with him. The lob. Baseline bang. Akins.
Something about athletes. Hogard to Akins. Throw it up top. Young fella. Go and get it. You turn it over. Michigan State will make you pay in transition.
56-31. Back to Little Caesars after this.
Spartans have done a good job on Trey Townsend today. An excellent forward for the Golden Grizzlies. Lost it there. Another turnover forced. Getting out and running. Akins!
And Holloman pokes it free. Spartans with numbers. Akins right down the middle. Energy plays. Runway clear.
Oh, yeah. Defense to offense, setting the tone on one end.
Trying to get it over Carr and Cooper. The lob, and Akins brings the house down. Goes against Stony Brook.
When you have A.J. Hogard pushing the ball in transition and Cohen Carr, Jaden Akins flying down the floor.
And the hook swatted by Booker. Akins bounce into Booker. Dunk City, East Lansing. He can't believe it. There's that first block and the slam.
Birth two legends, and the game is watched by so many people, and it's an iconic deal.
Akins driving, and a chance for one more.
I love the fact that Jaden Akins, the last couple games, has made it a point to get to the rim, whether it's in transition, in the half court. I mean, he's coming off that handoff, and
Malik Hall with the rebound. Might put this one on ice. Akins out in front of everybody. There it is.
but it will pay off because this very well could be a quad one win when it's all said and done. And I just think Jaden Akins, whenever he can run the wing, he's got to do it. He's got every tool.
It's just been the hard thing for him. And a takeaway. Hicks right to Akins. Up ahead. Walker skies for two.
Good, though, by Jaden Akins. Instead of putting that in the floor like most players want to do, he is looking to pass. He dimes up Tyson Walker, and that Michigan State fast break getting activated off the turnover. There you see it. He corrals this thing, and he is looking for his teammate running the floor.
Walker coming alive. Akins with the elite defense. Comfortable with how he can help this team, where his shots are coming from. Said he'd even like to see him take a couple more. Step back jab. Akins gets it to go.
That's the type of night it's been.
As they are well on their way to their 5th consecutive win to improve to 9-5 on the season. We would have thought a month ago that this team would look the way they do right now. Jaden Akins.
That's the toughest shot he's had. All 10 of Jaden Akins' points coming in this second half. He's just going to work. Little crossover dribble, stepping back, rising up.
Akins down the lane, and he's able to finish with the off right hand. Akins drives right hand and one.
It's 5 now on Christie. Cam Christie thought initially that he was going to go off.
It was Michigan State that had the preseason high ranking. They were top 5 before starting off 4 and 5. Good pass inside there from Jaden Akins.
Michigan just looking for a second bucket. Can't get the top one.
Good contest. Malik Hall was right there with it. Got a hand up.
Akins. He can't miss. In this second half, and now down to 46% overall. That one tapped and stolen. Walker to Hogarth. One-on-one with Williams. The deuce.
There's that advanced pass again.
You think about it, this is a team that had 25 bench points last game. It just has not been the norm for Maryland.
Have to go to work. Akins on the baseline. Stops and finishes.
Lob it inside. Hall with 4. Double team comes. Hawkins swiping at it. They're going to have to get it up. Akins just doesn't time. He puts it in. The scramble, and Akins bails him out.
Jaden Akins known for his three-point shooting prowess. Nice job going with the offhand with the scoop. Shot clock to rest, and the Spartans love the result.
Akins leaves it for Hogarth. Just such a great facilitator. Akins, no hesitation. It's pure. Cooper gave really good minutes in the first half. Not necessarily a huge scoring threat, but defensively he provides a lot. And there, as a connector, Akins buries another 3.
Well, you're talking about his offense, not his defense. Exactly. He's talking about his offense. Nice dish, Akins to Cooper.
The Spartans currently 5th in the Big Ten. Top 4 would give you that double bye in the Big Ten tournament. Down low, and there it is, Cooper again. These bigs are...
Isn't it just like Tom Izzo's teams, though, to start to really play well down the stretch? And he's hoping certainly that this will continue.
There it
Another
is.
turnover
Yep.
for Penn State.
Akins on the move!
Officials letting him play end to end. No calls so far. Tomwa draws a double, deflected. Walker picks it up. Walker leads the charge. Walker in and out, dribble to the hole. Walker the other way. Spartans up by a deuce. Pick and roll. Walker. Akins spinning and winning.
Watch this. Beautiful defense by Llewellyn. He reached just a little too much, and that opened up the spin.
61-56. Rejected. Great block by Akins. Hogarth, he's got Holloman. Holloman steps into a
3, 5 points, and now the block inside. Going down.
You mentioned got a lot of work to do. Got to get stronger. He is about 20 pounds heavier than when he showed up in East Lansing, which is something to work on. He's going to try another one.
Got it. Hey, there's our guy, Raph. I mean, Raph, that's Devin Royal. And then they come right back at him.
Dynamic here at Purdue. Smith, no. Akins the rebound. And a little energy, a little surge from Michigan State. Akins with a big surge to the rim. 2 and a foul. He's got 5 in a row himself.
This is the dilemma with Jaden Akins. He can do this all day long because he's
only source of offense for the Hoosiers in the second half, Jimmy. And they turned it over off the floor. Boy, brilliant pass, and Hogarth with the layup.
So you have the deflection here, and Holloman just pitches it up ahead. Hogarth finishing it off.
Backing down, Walker.
Look up.
Ahead of the pack, here comes Akins.
Oh.
Puts it Great left-handed flush by Akins.
Of effort in the backcourt. Watch Walker get it. Immediately looks up and he says, hey, this is a guard. He can read everybody down the floor.
Corner three. That is short from Mitchell. Hogard to Booker. Oh! The freshman coming to life early in Minneapolis.
The second one is running the floor and hammering it home. I see you, young fella, with the long reach. Great strides. Michigan State gets back into this one. To me, that's what he really focuses in on, but defensively rebounding with that size at the wing, I think he could be more effective.
He almost got the steal there, and there is another dunk. Booker.
Well, watch this loose ball situation. There's a scramble, so the defense is trying to shift and recover. You see Dawson Garcia trying to come up and guard Akins.
Here he gives it up to Akins. Same spot he hit a shot a moment ago. He is a perfect 3 for 3 from the floor.
Saw the starting lineups there. It's going to be fun. Immediately off the break, Michigan State goes quick, and it's Akins slamming it down.
The way that, as we can see this first play, Jaden Akins elevating and getting up for it. This is a connected Spartan group that's already looking.
Akins reads the screen, takes it all the way inside, count it, and the foul, Jaden Akins.
When he gets going like this, there's no stopping him. Really good take there from Jaden Akins, and 4 rebounds on the night so far.
Durr working on Fierce, had it stripped by the weak side of Richardson. It's Richardson once again over to Akins. And they almost had another opportunity right there, but check out. Yeah, Bashir tries a jumper, that one won't go. Akins moving quickly, now inside, beautiful find over to Zapawa.
Transferred in from Longwood. If this is your first time seeing the Spartans. At home is Jaden Akins. Oh, an elevation.
Equals to collapse. They lose Kohler here in transition, but Jeremy Fears didn't lose anything there. Or Jaden Akins, rather. Excellent job of getting to the rim.
Shot clock at 10. Akins around the Cooper screen. Oh, a little crossover. Got him some space from Justice Smith, and he made him pay.
Now, Akins is a left-hand dominant player, and that was in the scouting report, but an excellent job.
And the 2 was good for Martinez.
Really well done by Russell.
Oh, a little ankle breaker, and it gets to Zapawa for the flush. Oh my, Jaden Akins.
It's Dickinson 6 and Michigan State nothing. 2 minutes and 40 seconds in. Akins. And he knocks it down. He's a senior. This is his last year.
Akins accelerates, dish off, Carr for the slam.
Being this aggressive and not being passive, you know that he's locked in. Drawing 2 defenders, beautiful feed to Cohen Carr. Cohen Carr putting some Falcons on the poster here. That was excellent defense. Reward Jackson Kohler. Give him the basketball. Let him go. There
Looking inside, there he is.
Yeah, when you have bigs working as hard as he's working.
Looking for Fittler on the post. Nothing was there. Akins curling. Bounce pass. Cooper finishes.
Oh, that's really nice. I tell you what, I like Lucas Wall. He goes after it. No hesitation whatsoever.
Akins, speaking of going after it, collapse into the basket through contact, and 1 opportunity. And that is the 2nd foul on Jaden Brownell.
See, that's going to the bucket with a vengeance. Excellent look by Holloman. I thought Jaden was going to try to dunk that one, but
with the amount of guys they've been able to roll into the lineup, a 13-2 Michigan State run. This is stolen away. Akins slams it home.
He used to do, Jack, when you're down, you need a play, shoot the gap, get the rock, and get the crowd off their feet. Go ahead, Jaden.
Now a 19-2 run and a steal to go along with it. Jace Richardson is on the run. Richardson flips it out to 3-point land, but attacking the basket are the Spartans. Basket and a second foul on Fort.
What are we noticing here? A trend of Michigan State tightening up their defense, turning defense into offense. Jaden Akins, the recipient, on a number of plays here to get the Spartans on track. Nice concentration.
Good job by Zapawa to run the floor. Akins behind the back, stops on a dime and knocks it down. That is something.
And then on the other end, Akins gives it back, stopping on a dime, stepping back. As the season goes along, I think we'll see the role of Drake Powell and both Ian Jackson increase even more so.
Oh, tough finish there in front of the rim by Fiddler. Trimble getting his hand in the passing lane. Down to 5 seconds to shoot. Akins trying to make something happen, and he does. That was beautiful.
And the way this intensity has picked up from the Tar Heels defensively, spearheaded by Elliot Cadeau here in the second half.
Inside out dribble. That was nice by Akins. Hard screen set by Cooper, and then a hard finish by Jaden Akins. Davis. And that one gets blocked up top. What a defensive play by Akins.
The floor. Look at Jaden Akins denying the opportunity from R.J. Davis.
Just depending on three-point looks, it's kind of tough when you don't make your first couple.
Akins slashing, great feed, and there is Carr flying in the air. In the game, doing just this.
Tell you what, you go baseline, watch your head. Going Carr coming strong, right in your...
That's why they wanted to try and slow the pace down here tonight.
And they, Ben was very good with us in terms of what they're trying to do. Wow.
How about that set?
Rebound tip to Trey Holloman. And Jaden Akins. No look pass to Booker underneath.
If you're booking, Booker, take a look at where he comes from right here. That's why you sprint. Turn, get to the rim, look off. That's why you have to let Xavier Booker eat. He earned every one of these 2 points with his effort sprinting down the floor.
Wing three, no good again. Just not falling for FAU. Nice tip pass to himself. Akins on the drive. Beautiful English.
Folks, here's a classic example of what we talked about. Good defense, rebound, and run. No one better in transition.
Munsu got him rolling early with those threes. Michigan State really tightening up defensively. Akins all the way to the rim, right past Burton for two.
That was beautiful.
6 to shoot. Holloman backs it up, looking. Akins got to hurry. Step back three. Boom.
The lid is open. The seal is broken. Michigan State, Jaden Akins able to knock down the three.
Here's a close move. Draws a huge double team. Knocked out of his hands. Akins picks it up. Akins gas. Richardson on the wing. Akins double clutch off the glass. And good. Akins, 8 to shoot. Akins, hard drive. Scoop shot. Up and in. Jaden Akins, what a play.
These situations before, Gus, you don't panic. And Zapawa right there able to keep Stewart.
Got to DJ to take him off that shot.
And then he just ripped it away. Up ahead, Akins. My, oh my, the lead is already 29.
I started with, that's Danny Sprinkle.
Yeah, they've got a tremendous rapport and relationship, those two. Wild off-balance shot, but it works for Jaden Akins.
I love when he's in full attack mode, able to get a little separation there and flipped it up. But the key to all of those is keeping your eyes up and on the rim. You see his eyes fall at the basket.
This is Big Ten Network. Got a full pull for Penn State. I'm sorry about that part.
I understand.
Mid-range jumper for Jaden Akins. He's got 13.
Piece for Michigan State being an alpha guy. Jaden Akins has been really aggressive tonight, looking around, and he's carried over that confidence here to this game. Just playing free.
And here he takes it away. Akins throwing it down.
His shot with terrific success. And when you can get your best player on your team playing terrific defense and in the passing lane, getting out in transition, and you've got a good thing going. He's impacted this.
Martinelli with all 6 points now for Northwestern. Akins on the hop, hangs in the air and rattles it down. Tough. Nice bounce pass stolen by Akins, who got back on defense. Look at this Michigan State team. Hustle. Fears. Extra pass of power. Inside jump hook. Count it.
On the year for a guy who last year made 216 free throws. Ball taken away. Akins with a steal. Akins to the other end with a finger roll.
It's a two-possession game. That's really not lengthening the game here.
Akins, 3 to shoot. Count it! And the foul! And that may be the cherry on top for the Spartans.
That's the problem. If you give up a bucket, now this lead stretches to potentially 7. Only 29 to play, and Penn State is running out of time.
Third foul on Enzo.
Thus far, for Michigan State, credit Illinois for getting back well.
Akins off balance, circus shot, and a chance at 3. 4-point game.
Excellent drive by. Well, it's been rising all day, particularly here in the last 8 minutes.
What a game this has been. What a shot, Akins.
Akins against the big Somerville. Akins tosses it up, and in the challenge, Somerville going to the hoop.
7 to shoot. Akins, back door. Oh, pretty reverse. Nice cut there by Akins. Defined by Fears on time.
Jaden trying to finish at the other end. Doesn't get the call, does get the bucket. But that's the second on Kobe.
Akins coming to the basket. Strong finish over that footer, but doesn't matter.
Michigan State can get. Michigan State's got a chance to win this game.
Akins throwing it down, and it's a 4-point game.
Get involved in the offense, and he's done it in a big way. Knocks down a 3, sneaks baseline, and throws that one down hard. What a good read by Holloman. Good D, even better shot.
Senior transfer quiets the crowd for the moment. Wow.
Up and under for Jaden Akins.
He's able to, Tracy put a little extra arc on that one, and then Jaden Akins dives through 2.
Akins, the captain, gritty to the basket. Top 3-point shooter, but he can also take it to the basket, like right there. Spartans looking to keep pace with the Wolverines. Doing well in the first half. Indiana's largest lead this half was 9. Lead now at 6. Akins. Richardson with a 3. Akins, their leading scorer.
13.6 boards on Saturday, was 3 of 6 from downtown. He's played 24 minutes or more in 4 straight. Seeing his role increase. Zapawa bringing Zapawa. 13th 20-point game of the season. He's got 22 tonight. Akins, baseline drive. Kaufman right, came on the help, it didn't matter. Akins hangs and hits for 2 more.
And here comes the run game for the Spartans. Holloman the drop-off. Akins bags the 3.
I love that he was confident. He's had some open ones. Nice action.
Wolf. Wow.
How do you leave him alone? You dodge one. Roll in place. Hard to guard.
Akins swooping in. Defense from Wolf and better offense.
How good would batting champion, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, indeed.
And Michigan State has done the job on Michigan's guards. Outside of Namari Burnett, they've shut the ball off on everybody.
That was Richardson that time. Akins spikes it.
You suck that zone in and you spray it out for 3.
Good defense on the baseline. Nowhere for Traore to go, and he throws it away. Richardson on the push. Finds Akins. Kohler fill in the lane. Count the bucket and a foul. Third on Traore. He'll send Kohler to the line for 1 more. Defense extends for Iowa. Here's Akins on the drive inside. Count it. And the foul on Bronze.
That's exactly what Tom Izzo wanted to see. You're attacking that pressure, not just to get it across half court, but you are looking to make a play off it. Akins just driving this seam. Give it up, you get it back.
Cheddar back to the bench now for Michigan because of the foul trouble. The penetration by Akins. Holloman lines it up. Book it. A three.
That's a great dribble penetration there. Finding Holloman. He hit three big threes in the second half in that first matchup in Ann Arbor. And just
look at this jump. Stepping and steal. Akins looking for the angle. Give it up. Down the drain.
Well, the stars that we expected to shine.
There we go. Akins throws it down.
Job by Jaden Akins. Being Johnny on the spot on that errant pass. The Farmington, Michigan native showing out and showing up early for the Spartans. Jaden Akins getting nasty at the rim. Young fella showing the ups, getting the crowd on their feet.
And a great Spartan crowd it is.
Fake the handoff, and
he's in bounds.
That ball's still in play. Fair play. Blackwell's going to take it in. Chase down, blocked by Akins. What a sequence for the Spartans. Richardson, and stays in play. Blackwell's aware of it, but so is Akins.
reminds me of Tayshaun Prince on Reggie Miller in this building many years ago. What a block by Akins.
Reggie's not happy with you.
He's never happy.
For the Badgers. He's got 10 points. High percentage, 34 for him. Little shake and bake. Akins contact, hangs and hits, plus the foul.
And Raph, the offensive shot making from both teams here in this second half have been